I always come to this room to start my vlogs because it has really good lighting up against this big white window. So I come here to start my vlogs. Welcome to today's vlog. Yesterday I started the challenge. Yesterday I started a challenge. It's called 100 push-ups for 30 days. So I'm gonna do 100 push-ups every day for 30 days. And I think that'll help in my in reaching my goal of losing weight and cutting. So I'm gonna get down and give you guys quick 50 push-ups now, 50 before I go to sleep. Okay, so I had to break it down even further. I only did 25 because I did chest yesterday and I just couldn't do more than 25. So I'm gonna do 25 now, 25 later, segments of 4, and I'll get to 100 by the end of tonight. Other than that, we have a few things planned. I have to do a story time Sunday, which is gonna be vlog 16. Accounting homework, update my planner, and start the skit. At this point, you guys are probably wondering why I was changing to the sweater because, well, A, this sweater is very comfortable because it's oversized, like 4 sizes oversized. So, A, that's one reason. 2, it keeps me nice and cozy. Nice and cozy. Like a little hamster. B, I still haven't cleaned all these clothes, man. No one else did it either. That's my vlog uploading right now. Focus, yep. I mean, that's story time uploading, but yeah. I gotta do these now, then I gotta do my homework. Gotta clean the car. Alright guys, currently doing homework. That's the book. That's the homework online. All college homework is online 99.9% of the time. I did end up folding the clothes. Some of them are behind me because I ran out of hangers. Because I bought a lot of new clothes. I need more hangers. So what I'm going to do is after I do my homework, which is, #1 priority right now. Gotta do my homework. Then I can get hangers for these, put them up. I'm going to postpone the car wash only because, let me show you guys. This is kind of crazy. The entire week is raining. Okay, now they updated it and changed it as to where some of the days aren't raining, but most, like, last week when I checked, every single day had rain on it, which is kind of crazy. I usually don't see that. But yeah, so I'm going to have to postpone the car wash. But other than that, yeah, that right there are some of the clothes. This right here is me. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This is just not fair. Like, you guys talk about how I'm supposed to go on a diet, but, like, look at this, man. Like... When I started daily vlogging, this was one of my main concerns. The slower days where I don't do anything significantly cool or something, really highly entertaining. All I did today was I woke up, I had breakfast, I did my homework, and that was it. I did homework all day. So there was nothing really all that cool that happened. I also did shoot story time. But other than that, I didn't do anything really cool. So now I'm thinking okay, it's 12 a.m. technically the next day, and I still don't have enough footage for this vlog, right? So what does one do when they don't have enough footage for a vlog? I can talk to you guys real quick about something that's been on my mind a little bit lately, and I guess I could just talk to you about it, and we can call that you could say it's a rant almost, or a piece of advice. For those of you that have stayed to this point of the vlog, even though nothing all that cool happened, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it, I honestly do. And I'm gonna go ahead and speak to you, have a quick 100 moment, like a one-on-one where I just speak my mind. I keep looking over because I keep thinking I'm out of frame because I keep moving so much. I should probably just set this on a tripod and talk to you guys for a quick minute. How do you stay enthusiastic about everything, right? Which can be really difficult at times because maybe there's something you're not really looking forward to. Maybe there's something you don't really want to, you're not really, there's some things that you just can't get excited about, but you have to get excited about even that sometimes, right? So here it is. Here's the formula to get excited about everything. Now, I know this is going to sound really cheesy, and it's really simple, but if you give 110% of your focus and time to anything, it will become important to you, and you will be excited for it. Let me give you an example, because I know that just doesn't make sense. You need an example to, apply it so it makes sense, right? Okay, So, if you go to class every single day, say you have anatomy first block and or first period, right? And you really, really, really don't want to go to anatomy first period ever, right? All you have to do is when you're in anatomy class next time, instead of getting sidetracked, whatever, focus in, like really, really, like focus in on what the teacher is saying, and try to piece it together. Kind of, it's like a puzzle. You try to put it together. Try to piece it together. Every day of school is like a puzzle, right? Every day is a piece of the puzzle to get the bigger picture. Now, if you miss a day, or if you're not focusing in on one day, your puzzle will remain incomplete. And once you start messing that puzzle up, you won't be fun for you anymore because that puzzle's messed up. Once that puzzle's messed up and you can't fix it, you'll get frustrated, you'll get annoyed, and you won't want to go to class anymore, and then that fun is gone, that excitement is gone. If you can stay on top of things to the point where it's like, okay, you keep putting the puzzle together, that way you won't get bored and you will be excited for class. You'll be like, whoa, I can get the next piece of the puzzle and I can be done with it. And also another thing is you can't ever look at it as a whole. The puzzle, you can't look at it as a whole until you're done, right? If you're only have two pieces to the puzzle and you start trying to look at it as a whole, you'll get disheartened. Oh my God, there's so much more to do. But if you do one piece of the puzzle a day, and all you focus in on is that one piece and putting it perfectly in the right place, you'll be excited about, the next piece. You'll always want the next piece and you'll stay excited. But if you start looking at it as a whole, so you'll be like, oh man, such a long way to go. So you gotta do it one day at a time. If you do it one day at a time, you will always, always, always be excited. You'll always be excited for school, or you'll always be excited for whatever it is you're doing. Another easy way to stay excited is to change things up. You go to the gym every single day, and now you're just bored of it, you're tired of it, you're not excited about it anymore. So what you gotta do is you gotta just change up the workout. Okay, so you go and you do, we'll say cardio, for instance. Most people have worked cardio in their life. You go to the gym every single day and all you do is cardio, there'll come a point where you're like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. So all you have to do to look forward to working out again or hitting, your cardio session again is change up your form of cardio. So maybe if before you were just running the treadmill, now you should run outside. Do nature run. That way you're looking forward to something. If you're not a nature type of person, instead of doing just treadmill, do the stairs. Do the elliptical. Change it up. You know what I mean? So all you have to do is change things up. And they say that change is good every 40 days. Every 40 days, if you change something up, you'll stay excited. You know what I mean? It'll be fun for you. So every 40 days, change something up. I change my room setting every 40 days. I'll change where something is set just so I stay entertained with my room. I'll change my phone background every 40 days. I change my phone case. I try to change every 40 days. I don't change my phone case that often though. But change things up and you'll stay excited. There's so many things, there's so many little tricks to do to be excited about something. Make it important to you. How do you make it important to you? How do you make something important to you? Like, okay, this water bottle. Okay, that's a bad example. Water is essential for life. But okay, this video game right here. How do you make it important to you? Like, you have to just set little goals, little goals. And when you achieve that, people's happiness doesn't come from material things. People's happiness comes from progress. If you're progressing, you'll be happy. And that is the best advice anyone could ever give you, especially me, because that's as wise as I get. I think that's draining me right now. And I'm just kidding. Okay, so progress gives you happiness. And if you don't believe me, try it out next time. Like, when you buy a car or you buy a house, you're happy, but your happiness is limited. But when you make progress in a certain type of field, like, okay, we'll go back to the school example, because school's a prime example for everything, because everyone's done it before, everyone can relate to it, alright? So, we'll take school for instance. You can be happy that, okay, you got a car, right? But that happiness won't last. But if you're going to class every single day, and you're feeling that progress, you're getting better grades, stuff like that, you'll feel that happiness last a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Like, it's different. That happiness is different. Like, a few days I was experiencing that in the vlogs. I even said it. I didn't know what to call it at the time, but I guess it was just happiness. It was pure happiness because I was doing well in my class, better than I thought I would. So I felt that happiness, and I was trying to give it off to you guys. If I was happy, you should be happy. And I feel like That's always there's a movie, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, it's called Coach Carter. And in that movie, the protagonist, the main character, he says something which stuck by me a little bit. At first it didn't make sense to me. He said, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure." Now that is one of the deepest pieces that I've seen in a movie, and specifically because the message in it is so strong. Is that we don't fear that we don't know enough. Our fear is that we don't want to outshine in front of other people. And I've experienced that many times where I'll start lowering my performance just so the people around me won't feel uncomfortable. Now I've done that many times, and I'm sure other people have done that for me too in certain things, right? So the problem with that is when you are cutting your performance down to match it with someone else's, you're doing them a huge disfavor. Because you are not giving them the opportunity to grow. Once they watch you doing better, they'll grow and they want to do better. But if you're cutting yourself down and they're gonna stay there, no one's gonna grow that way. So our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. So anything you do in life, always give 110% to. That's me tying back the whole story. The whole point was give 110% to everything that you're doing and always be in that moment. Don't live in the past, don't live in the future. It's good to plan for the future, but you're not promised that future, you know what I mean? So I don't know if I'll live to see another, you don't know how long you'll live. And you can't always just dwell on the past. You have to focus in on the now. If you can live in the now, you'll always be happy, you'll always be excited, you'll always be looking forward to the next thing. And that's because you're living in the now. More cheesy things I could say endlessly to you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it right now. Dude, honestly, I didn't mean to go all out on you guys like that, but right now my throat is burning, my face is hot. I feel like I just poured my heart out. Everything that was in my mind, I just said it. Now it's out there. You know what I mean? It feels so good right now. That's another piece of happiness that is acquired out of nowhere. Whew. But yeah, guys, thank you. Thank you for listening. If you listened to that whole thing, I just poured my heart out to you guys. So thank you for listening. And yeah, do leave some feedback. Let me know what you think. If you guys agree, if you disagree, kindly disagree. There's, many ways to say it. There's many ways to go about it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff that you guys do. Yep. Thank you so much. And this is the end of the vlog. Tomorrow's vlog is going to be highly entertaining, specifically because let's just say someone's going to go car shopping, but it's not me. Signing off, guys.